My name is Ed Moore and we're at Delphis First School here on Poundbury in Dorset. I run all the sustainability work. We do lots of projects within the school to get the children to understand about the environment, how they can look after the environment and make the world a better future for themselves. We promote sustainability across our curriculum, across the community, businesses far and wide, and we've been doing a whole big plastic campaign this year, trying to make the school plastic free. We've been on news round talking about it. We've also done a young enterprise competition, which we've won, with a product called Wax-tastic No Plastic, which is an alternative to cling film. We also used Delphis Eco in our school. We're a Delphis Eco school. Everything that we use to clean with or wash our hands with is Delphis Eco. We wanted an ecological product that could do the business, but then could also be cost effective as well. We use multi-purpose. That's pretty much on all the surfaces, on the tables, on the chairs, cupboards. I think it's a great product. I use it all the time. I even use it at home as well. It just gets everything off, whether it's a tough stain or a bit of dirt. It just comes off straight away. You don't even have to rub at it or scratch at it. It just wipes off clean and leaves a lovely shine. The antibacterial spray, great as well for disinfecting surfaces, especially when you've got children around, because they're always touching surfaces and hands and mouths, and that's really useful. Really useful to use, and children don't seem to get as ill as much. Also, we use the hand sanitizer, so one squirt in the hand and the children just rub it, and they can use that any time throughout the day. It's so convenient. They don't have to keep on washing their hands with water or soap. They can just wash their hands there and then whenever they like. And then we also got the cream cleaner, which, if the multi-purpose can't get it out, the cream cleaner will. And it doesn't leave one of those smears that you do when, say, you're cleaning with like a chemical cream cleaner. Pretty much it leaves it as though it's brand new, like as though you've just brought it into the room and you put it down and you go use it the first time. It looks like that every time, whereas before, when we used the other products, it just seemed to age. Whereas I feel that Delphis just keeps that age, keeps it looking brand new. With Delphis Eco, there's no fumes. It's really careful and kind on your hands, and it does actually work with the chemicals that people use. That everyone knows that they're well-known brands, well-known names, and they're happy to stick with what they know. Whereas when they see an eco product come on the line, they immediately think expensive. Doesn't work very well as much the chemicals do. There's that sort of concern, but Delphis is amazing. It's affordable. We've saved so much money in school. It's one squirt and you just add water and you can keep on using it. And we're even selling it to the parents now, into businesses on Poundbury. So the word's getting out there slowly. It's just, I think that it's the perception of what people think of eco. Everyone thinks that, got a heavy stain, is it going to get it out? Is it going to work? And I find that actually by using Delphis Eco, you don't have to put any elbow grease into it, you don't have to put any effort into it, you literally wipe it clean and it's just gone. Everyone labels eco products as being wishy-washy, they're not reliable and can only be used on certain surfaces. Once people use them, trial them, they get a really big surprise, a big shock about seeing actually, God, this is a lot easier than using chemical-based clean products. I think it makes the school, a lot cleaner, a lot tidier. The children are involved. The children know what it's all about, and how it's making their lives easier. They're not inhaling horrible fumes from the chemical-based products that we used to use. And I think also we've seen that the health of the children of the school has got better, whereas beforehand we might have had more sickness and illness, whereas now it doesn't seem as much. I think it's just so important with the world as it is now, with the pollution we see, with all the plastic we see in the oceans and how it's damaging, the wildlife and the way we live. I think it's really important to tell the children and to teach the children about the importance of how they can look after their world and make their world a better place for now, but then also in the future. When Delphis came on, with a little squirt and a bit of water, we started using less, which then brought our costs way down, which then has saved the school a lot of money, which has meant that then that money can now go into other departments of the school, go in other areas that the money is needed to help the children learn a bit. So they're reusing the milk bottles, plastic milk bottles, to then make them into the bottles that they sell their products in. They're also teaching them about the atmosphere, the pollution, that actually by using their products, nothing is going into the atmosphere. It's kind on the hands and it's plant-based, so what is grown they're actually using to make their product. I'm trying to think of a better quote than saying two birds with one stone. So the children have used Delphis to set up their own sort of enterprise. They sell Delphis Hero on the playground twice a week to parents, to businesses. So it's getting out there, it's getting out to the wider community. We managed to achieve plastic-free status at school in May, and we've got the town council involved, we've got our local MP, Oliver Letwin, involved, and they're supporting us to help Dorchester and Powerbury become plastic-free. They're so young, they have an opportunity to make the world a better place, more so than what we've made it. They see a lot on the TV. Obviously Blue Planet was a massive programme for everybody, but their inspiration came from many years before that. Whether it was the litter they saw in the sea, whether they saw the wildlife, the damage it was doing, like the oil slicks, and they read the papers and they see that actually they want to be a part of. They've seen us adults make a mess of our world, and they want to make a better place for themselves and for the children that